done just yet.
Also creeping forward, missing the timing there as Icy gets himself in behind Yellow, but manages to strike. Jonah gonna be taken down, but Icy quick to respond. Both Vipers now out of the equation. See how they fare as recon darts gonna be exchanged on either side, but side player with another headshot puts Icy down. And Yoru, that duel is now taken out of the equation here for the side of G2. Good answering fire, the fine Saya player. Carpe now gonna be eliminated as well. As it's just Excurate. The new IGL here for the side of T1, pulls back. Catches a decent timing there, drifting away. Ping's coming down, trying to suss out where exactly he is. He's swinging around the backside here, up pyramid, looking for the catch. Manages to find the headshot. Wall now going to be going across. Tap onto the spike, retap coming through. He closes the distance, the gap a little bit more here in the center, but as Valorant swings out, he will be able to take him down.
This Marshall, try to get crossfires, try to win picks, has the dash popped.
Dash popped, and Trent just waiting behind. Just pushes right into his crosshair. Trent, an easy opening kill found. Just slow creeping their way up now here onto the side. Looking for the clear route, but Gun going to be spotted. Isu going to be taken down. Excurate still staying stuck here. Trying to see if he can come up with a surprising kill, and what is that? The back-to-back comes up with two quick eliminations. Grabs the gun, but that shock dart is absolutely devastating. Second one lobbed in, that one not finding damage, but look at the HP bars here for the side of T1. 30 on Carpe, 25 on Rossi, and 46 on Excurate. Just about any damage from any of these guns will be able to take them down. Spike still not yet planted. Wall coming up to try to buy them a little bit of extra space. Excurate wanting to try to get that gun. Grabs the bulldog. Manages to transfer yet again. Now on for the ace. He's got Rossi there as backup. The outlaw in hand. Can he find it? He does! This site that has a lot less people occupying it. Wall going to be coming up. As Valen is able to find one. Rossi getting taken down, but Trent picked off. Excurate going to try to hold things over there in mid. Is Jonah just going to be tucked away? Gets a headshot. Now it's all on Saya player. This might just be back-to-back eco rounds coming through.
Unreal. I mean, Saya was nuts on this map the last time they played it against Gen G, but he's going to have to come up huge here. Sheriffs abound for G2.
Time dwindling. They hear him, they're starting to encroach. He's not sure if he's repositioned, spots the Viper, but is gonna have to stick this sooner or later. Gets that quick little headshot, but now he's got to get this one down on the ground. Now he tries the challenge, he tries to go the way of the fight. Doesn't have that to try to couple in with this, so for now it is just gonna be a straight up scouting mission. Two players gonna be spotted here. The back Yellow. Exits the portal, hit onto the door, tries to go for the flash. He actually eats that, as well as a bullet from Leaf. Izu taken down. A rough go of it here. Neural Theft now going to be invested. Saya at risk, has to try to reposition. As that is going to be Harbor Alt coming through now to try to slow up the approach. Jonah, that timing, swinging on that corner immediately. Fallon clean with a headshot. Carving gets taken down. Rossi trying to hold. He's only good for one. And now it is all on Excurate. Once again, this time a 1v3. Time ticking on his side. Can he nail the shots? Can he shut them down? He's spotted a pixel out of place. Catches one, but Icy will be able to get him in the head. I mean, he's just seeing so many players at the moment, but he's not playing close enough for them to get the sense that he's actually here on top of him now. Hunter's Fury opened up. Excurate taken down. Final shot, able to get the tag as well, and there's the finisher. Side player will fall. Leaf coming up with that kill. Izu finally able to find a kill here. Knows that that's going to be the fake out. Pushing towards him. The dink in. Now can he get the third? Sprays across. Last bullet to find the headshot. Izu starting to come alive. Comes up with three, and now Jonah going to be noted here. Izu does go for the challenge, does end up losing his life, but the impact there in that round absolutely felt. T1 getting ready to rotate across through spawn. Carpe maybe sussing this out. It's going to start hearing some of these footsteps, but can he hold the line? Catches the first one. The swing in from Jonah, shut down. Carpe still suspecting a third and final player. Now sees the shoulder. Valen held at bay as Carpe stops them from pulling off this flank. Trent now creeping his way up through double door. Rossi catching a glimpse. Trent, however, catching a headshot there onto Excurate. Does manage to find one. A 2v4. It's still very much stacked against him. They'll double faces. Carpe now looking to maybe give us a second ace. Icy going to start drifting away. As the audience starts chanting for it, but it doesn't seem like Icy's going to really try to give him the opportunity. But they want this gun out of his hands, and they will take it from him.
A fragger, a bit more focused on his aim. They're looking for an entry into the A side. Oh no.
Oh, Icy catching the fake there. As Jonah will be flushed out. Izu able to get on top of that Viper. Takes him down. Just straight across, otherwise not finding any other connections. With the walls raised, you can tell G2 no idea of what's really happening here in the side. Flash coming in, side player taking space. With that ping reveal, notes him, and that should just about try to send them packing. Valen now last one alive. Leaf cut down as he tries to exit. Valen, does he try The challenge here, I mean, cash aplenty on the side of T1. Looks like he will just try to rotate out, and he can't quite reset that spray. Izu, I mean,
there's no ambiguity about this.
No, there is not. They're just making all the noise in the world. He's looking to rush them down. He tucks into the corner, though. The flash expiring. Izu with a very nice little 180. Has managed to turn around and stop that from suffering even more losses, but now Leaf here alongside the wall. Guns down 2, sends in the ult. Rossi trying to take space here on that B site. Does note Leaf over in Nest. Now 2v3 to try to close this out. Just get themselves situated. The plant now able to come in. Shock Dart just to go ahead and clear the camera. It's somewhere over there. I don't have time to try to fish for it with my bullets.
In that general vicinity.
Drone now over the top. See if you can spot anybody playing close, but G2 hanging back far enough that they don't give anything over to Carpe. Still does have the recon, but so too does Trent, as well as double shock darts to try to clear some angles. White comes down. He tries to play this out quietly. Rossi just shoots through, managing to find that, but Trent with a little bit of a fadeaway shot comes up with that one. Carpe swinging out a bit too early. Didn't have the gun ready. Will go ahead and grab that, but does he just send it off the rip? Hunter's Fury to try to open things here as Trent sat back at Pyramids looking for the kill, and now that reckoning, it doesn't matter. Exhilarating, dead. Carpe out of there. Is Izu just scouting and having to wonder, how do I get myself out of this situation? Rossi now dead, tries to go for the shorty play, but Trent shuts that down. 3K from him, and Saya now all on his lonesome, needing a 1v5 ace clutch to bring us back to parity between these two teams at the half. But right now, it looks like G2, they have secured themselves that lead. Dart does connect, Saya whittle away at, there's a push forward, a 4K here. Just for now, slow going, just unable to push forward there because of the pipe, but Izu getting the shutdown onto Icy as he tries to entry. Now the flash coming through, but it's a little bit overcooked. Does get taken down, deals some decent damage here. The rest of T1 start getting corralled over towards this B site, looking to have them surrounded.
Maybe just a little overambitious from Izu, but here we go. Rossi trying to lock down the back of the pillar.
Leaf ready to push up, but Rossi misjudging his position, and he gets taken down. Leaf able to find 2. Valorant looking for that transfer over onto Carpe, unable to find that kill, but now Carpe all on his lonesome, and tagged down to 33. Plant just now starting to come through, but all the util has been used. Sent out the shock dart earlier on. Recon does get the ping. Clears it, looks to reposition. They're looking to double phase, as there's the jump peek. First one, taking him down, gets the reveal out onto Leaf as well. Basically needs the headshot. Leaf not quite giving it to him. Cuts across, gets himself behind the pillar, and just looks to buy some time. Carpe needing to make a move here. Leaf starting to rotate, and he's good for it. T1 though, double push out from the duelist, and there it is.
Huge.
Chekhov's gun, it does strike. Carpe dead, another kill found. Saya trying to swing out as the reveal comes through off that neural theft. It's gonna be good for one, but now in a 2v4, the remaining members of T1 might just have to make the call to save, but Drone rushing forward, looking here for Exhilarating. Just sat back orange, hoping to see if he could try to make something happen. Creeps up, nothing spotted here. But now the Nebula there to go ahead and just cut off vision as Trent makes his exit back over into shop. 3 players that he would have to try to mow down. The join in coming through as Rossi makes his way over, but Exhilarating already going to be spotted. Dead. Leaf. Well, he knows exactly where the Viper is as well. Rossi's suspicious about this position. See if he can actually get away with his life, retain this weapon, or if Leaf will take it from him. And yeah, it's going to be the latter. He's been so damn clean with it this yet, I do believe. Rossi trying to inch forward there. Sit on that bite a little bit, trying to eat some damage and catch onto them, managing to find one, but Leaf turns back, finds himself a second elimination. Carpe tries to slow things up. Hunter's Fury going across. So a little bit of damage dealt. They managed to slow them down here, prevent the plant for the time being, but still retaking this site is going to prove to be incredibly difficult for T1. A lot of their utility burned. Exhilarating still has all of theirs, but now there's a pit in play.
This is going to be so difficult. You still have a recon dart. You could try to clear this pit, but it's going to be challenging.
The wall comes up, but everybody is just still playing here within the site itself. Aside from Trent, who gets himself tucked back, playing on that long angle. Spray coming through, nice double reveal off the recon. Knows that they're going to be here, tries to go the flash timing, but Exhilarating gets caught by it. Saya able to find one, Carpe the other. Jonah at 72, pit still erased, shock dart now getting lobbed in. Jonah taken down by Carpe's. The pit has now fallen, and Trent has to try to hold this, but he cannot. Position, so they're worried about this push through halls. They're worried about this position over in Nest. And there it is. Jonah able to find one, but Rossi quick to reply. Shuts it down, keeps them now at a 3v3, but the A site has been completely evacuated by T1, so it's there for the taking for G2.
Well, I like what T1 does here. They're making sure that there isn't going to be any players that are lurking, that they have to account for, hopefully. And a great shot from Saya. Oh my.
Big one to give them now the advantage, and already a lot of damage had been dealt, but Trent able to find one. Worried about that dash forward, so exhilarating just comes in behind. His attention fully paid over towards doors by that jet. Valen now fragging IGL. Can he find two in him? As there's the cove, breaks it, reveals his position, tries to cut back around to the front of the pyramid, but it's just being stuck. Swings in, tries to clear him off, but Saya will be able to take him down. The defuse comes through.
They could really set up some cool combos here, and Leaf is just too good today.
This map, it belongs to him. There's another neural theft. I don't know how many he's already used here in this series, but I mean, Hunter's Fury, instead of trying to set up for Trent, but Leaf is just killing everyone. 3 more. Does he get the 4th? Of course he does. He is unstoppable. Saya tries to go for the challenge, but he cannot. It's another ace.
Are they going to be able to win some of these crucial 1v1s? Somehow exhilarating does.
I mean, that's a huge one, but he himself takes so much damage. He's down to 1 HP. So is barely still in this round. Carpe with a deep peek out, though. Checks over, doesn't see anything, so they can start to really suspect that this is going to be that B-side hit, but getting over towards that site there for them, it's going to take a while.
Right here.
Recon at the ready, Izu playing close, it needs to be huge. Turns on the flashes, able to pick the right one, finds Icy, exhilarating, even with 1 HP is going to be good to find that kill. Viper Wall goes down, he looks for the challenge, manages to come away with one and somehow gets out with the slide. Can he win the second? No, he does not. Follow-up not going to be found, Icy taken down. So far just a 1-for-1. Going to be now lurking so far forward here in the halls. I'm not sure if they're going to be prepared for this, and now the Cosmic Divide is also in play. Carpe just here alongside the wall, tries to go in off that ping, but they're using it like bait. Jonah now makes his presence known. He strikes. Rossi caught off guard, and there's the finisher. That'll put him down. We'll say, we'll let you get close, but not close enough for that overtime.
I'm not exactly sure what to expect. I'm pretty sure this is his first Reina performance ever, too.
Double shock's going to be sent out. Blind does connect here on easy, but Carpe is able to collect 2. Rossi gunning down. Another 2 limbs there for him, but Carpe starts things off very nicely on this defense for G2. Still having the players try to make their way across, but Izu able to find one, so now 4v4.
Gun here.
Op is on a very forward deep line for exhilarating. Very easy to lose that weapon here as the chaos gets ready to ensue. Creeping towards the wall, back up, off shot, not going to connect, but Saya player able to find that covering fire, catches one, restabilizes his aim, finds a second. Carpe will take down Trent. Now it is all on Leaf. He's been a menace, but exhilarating.
A lot of pressure here for Saya.
The trademark actually put in shallowly, so they're able to just push their way forward and not have to alert that at all. Saya, I don't think he's going to be ready for this at all. He's got a couple players just above him, but they're also not checking for him. Finds the one, but it's not going to be able to find a follow-up. Valen does strike him down. 3v4, exhilarating, op in hand, good for one, tries to pivot, tries to look over to the right-hand side, but he ends up falling, and now it's just Rossi here in the pit. He's bought a decent amount of time, he still has these bites, he's trying to counter-rotate back around here from the front, finds the first, finds the second! He needs to come away with kills, he needs to be able to find the surprise if he wants that lockdown to find value. Oh my. But now the swarm is coming through, there's the res, and that's the perfect timing for Rossi to come up over the top. Takes him out. Now that lockdown, not going to be seen. Shock Dart's throwing the try and delay. Plant going to be coming through. Wingman gets the spot onto one. There, down below, and Carpe just plus forwards and kills off 2. Jonah now, the last one standing. And this has been a catastrophic round for G2. He gets the spot onto one, but Carpe breaks line of sight. They still have 5 players alive. Can he do anything here? Can he find damage? They suspect that he's going to be coming through from that A main side. He might be up on Belton. Yeah, I think he just has to save. He's going to see if anybody tries to exit, maybe try to catch that frag here. But if he doesn't survive with this weapon, then it's even more catastrophic.
And all the ults they invested in this round. I mean, I guess the slightly good news is he didn't lose the lockdown. I mean,
sure.
I don't know what, if it was worth it. I thought for sure Leaf was going to be in a position there.
Space, Saya, can he get out of it in time? Yes, he does. So the detain, not going to be found playing that one on a razor's edge is T1, but exhilarating now going to be taken down. Leaf starting to come up a little bit That's the operator now dealt with. Izu trying to find a pacey timing, goes up, gets the dismiss out, sees a couple other players, but now Leaf comes away with the second. Saya gonna be taken down, but Izu as well, equalizing, gets that kill. Off shot taken out into Carpe's hands, unable to find the value there. Recon cleared, nothing spotted, sees the legs of Icy, but cannot find the kill, and Rossi cannot get the clutch. G2 will at long last get themselves on the board. Faked that somebody else, is in that forward position. Izu stays tucked, and he's able to find a headshot. Dismisses forward, just checking for more info. Cuts back, Lear now gonna be sent out, and spots out two. Quick little dismiss there as he goes up on top of the wall, and Leaf does manage to shut that down. Rossi though, ready to invest. The pick coming through, Excurate, re-peeking, finds Jonah, and he knew that Leaf had already worked his way into the site, so they know that he's in this committed position. That's a bit wanting from Excurate though, given how low he was, ends up going down. Can Leaf find more? There's the headshot as he gets himself 3. It would be an ace clutch for him to get G2 a second round win. We've already seen him get an ace on that Breeze map. All on his lonesome, jumps across to the opposite side. They hear this. They should roughly kind of know where he's going to be positioned, but as he pushes up into the smoke, Carpe with a shorty. And you can see, the heavy stack just only leaving Jonah over towards B because it has just been this A site over and over again. Extra with 1, Rossi, Saya, one apiece as well as the Thrash does get invested, but it's not going to be able to come up with any detains. I see he's been fairly clean with a sheriff shot so far, but the first couple just not being given the space. He's not being given the timing to try to set up for them. He falls, and Rossi reads the lurk decently well, just can't quite connect the shots. Takes a bit of damage, but it's going to be Execute the IGL, picking up 3.
They're just reading G2 so well. Tour de force.
Tour de force at the ready, but Dread able to shut it down. Icy fighting 1. There's the res to try to bring Execute back in, but still, T1 bleeding out multiple players. Leaf forward spot, but Rossi snappy with it, finds that headshot. As T1 look for an 11.5. Jonah noted, has to rotate back across through mid.
Close quarters angles, of course it works into the Reyna as well. The Sage works a treat here. Not sure if he was supposed to raise him up or not, but...
Excurate does end up dying there as the fight comes through, but Jonah was already taken so very low. Hunter's Fury, Trent just fishing, trying to find anything that he can to stave them off. Quite a bit, didn't have to change the comp, just change who plays what. And Excurate, he still plays Chamber, pushes forward, finds that first kill as Leaf gets taken down.
I'm just left in awe of how T1 is just looking so much crisper on this map. It's incredible. Right there, just Excurate kind of understanding where they like to peak early, taking advantage of it. Now, Rossi going to be challenged a bit. A lot of util in the hands of Carpe. He went for the full util buy. He could potentially back him out. Rossi sees a lot. He has to get out of there. He knows it.
Just pulls away. Arborwalt now going to be coming up. Wingman there for the plant. Slow up to try to stop them from getting into a forward position. This does leave Valen a little bit stranded, but he's still able to come away with 1 before falling to side player's hand. Side player continuing to try to push up, try to find that additional punish. Does end up getting caught. 3v3 though. 1 shock dart left available. Excurate still pushing in from behind, and it looks like, yep, they do suspect it, but it's back to back. Looks for that, and he's got it. Excurate. Start with this retake.
Really just that Gecko utility left. Shock dart keeps players at bleed temporarily, but they got all the info.
Run for the spot, easy to try to lead the charge. He does end up falling down. Aggressive push forward, and that's Excure with a no-scope outlaw headshot. What a snappy reaction from him. Either way, they continue to storm their way forward, and as Valorant, he was the last one standing. He does fall. T1 damn near perfection on Icebox as they close this out 13-1. They are not going quite quietly into the night. They are fighting back in a major way.
Don't like it. We're not getting any contact. Oh, there's some contact.
And there's deja vu is what it is. Excurate finding the headshot with a headhunter there on to Leaf. Tap on the door. Here's all these footsteps. He knows that there's plenty more players. But still T1 not full sending the rotations. But Peak coming in, can't quite stabilize. Those follow-up shots. Paint shells going in a little bit deep and shot through. As Trent able to find 1, but Carpe arrives. Cleans up 2. Icy. Trent now dead. A 4v2. As G2 look to try to get this pistol. Take some big moments from him, but now Jonah taken down. Saya finds a headshot. Valen trying to creep up, but he just doesn't check over to the right. Rossi was just right out in the open. And now shift back across the opposite side of the map, but where Rossi is looking to intercept. Paranoia sent, swing onto the corner. Izu able to find 1. Rossi gets the other. Izu will not be allowed to escape. Trent does find that kill. Think about to try to hold them at range, but Rossi now needing to get himself out of a bit of a dicey situation. Just goes in for the challenge. Does end up falling to the paint shell, but he still secures them the man advantage. I see at 45 HP. Trent as well tagged down to 85. Playing in versus a Vandal, an AWP, and a Bulldog. And all these players have full health still.
Just a slight pause, but T1 has firm control of the map. Saya over at A main.
He's in behind. He knows that they're still just going to come pushing. As Carpe. G2 with the man advantage. Can they close this out? Rush forward out of the smoke. Icy finding himself a third. Shuts it down. Notes Carpe on the opposite side of the door. Now it's just he and exhilarating to try and see if we can somehow claw this one back. Boombot cleared. Paint shells lobbed in to try to cut them off. exhilarating able to find one. That's going to be the lurker. Now dead. Still, so many angles to try to clear out. Headhunter in play there from him as Carpe going to be struck down from behind. Icy now on for an ace. He moves forward, wants to try to catch that one, but exhilarating says no. Finds that kill. Now things start getting a little bit more risky for them because they still need to hold on to these weapons. So exhilarating will just go ahead. Prowler will go ahead and check forward. Trademark to try to slow things up on the approach. Showstopper as well. Side player looking to shove them back, but kill found. Easy with a nice backstab. Comes away with one, but he's not ready for Leaf out wide. And Trent does manage to find the kill. Then eventually going to be Helicopter coming out with two. And all of a sudden, it's right back into T1's hands. Spike now dropped here on the smoke. Leaf able to find the one. Gets the taps. Absolutely gorgeous rifling from him to keep G2 in this round. Swinging out, finds one. Now the 1v1. They know Leaf's position was right there in the spawn. He's inching, he's looking for it!
But it's once again Izu by himself. Uses the paranoia early.
Catching on to three, and there it is, the mowdown. Sai pushing out, able to find two. exhilarating gets one. They lose two of their players here, do T1. They still come away with a decent little advantage. There's the cut across on the smoke, and exhilarating anticipating that second player still is not quite ready. Misses out on the timing, misses out on the shot. So he's now sent the wall, falling. Looking for a flick, but there's no one there to receive the shot. Carpe, in the meantime, does find Trent and Rossi swinging around the back. Odin in hand will just gun him down. As he works his way up the rope. Izu just around the corner. He finally turns back. Showstopper still does connect on the side player, so it's just going to be the Razes traded out. Now the pit invested, looking to make this have an approach completely unassailable. Jonah, however, only able to find exhilarating before falling. Now the pit dropped. Izu, however, going to be taken down. Carpe arriving. That lockdown is in play. Maybe just a small little company for him to play with to try to keep himself safe. No, he ends up getting detained. Now he's just trying to break line of sight, keep himself protected. He is able to do so. He will be able to regain his weapon rate, but he's at 1 HP. A lot of this pressure is going to be on Rossi. Trent not going to be caught by the Nightfall. The Seize does not get the grab. Font at the ready, time ticking. Needing to try to stick onto this one. Rossi able to mow them down, but is the time going to be there? It's so very close that he can't quite make it happen. Start working their way forward. exhilarating making his position here known. Alarm bot going to have to be cleared out, but Icy first one to fall. Leaf able to come up with two. Those are huge eliminations, and he knows that the third is there, but exhilarating gets himself on the line to find the shot and does manage to take him down. Spike now planted, ticking away. How do they decide to hold this one off? Just the Seize. A teleport available to them. All of the util expended here from G2 at the moment. exhilarating works his way forward, looks to try to just be able to hold this one to half, and he is playing on the corner. Can play this somewhat safely, but no, he's going to end up getting taken down. Now it is all on Carpe. He finds the first. Still two more to try to deal with. Clear out on the haunt. Reads the Omen's position, but cannot find the shot. Valen will be able to stand tall. Sends one over towards the tree door. There's a sheriff in hand. He's snappy as hell with that first shot. Can't quite find the follow-up, but now there's only 10 seconds remaining. Smoke's coming through. exhilarating into the smoke. Looks like they still suspect it, but he's able to find the shot, and that's going to be it. The round, as long as they survive, it's over. They can get the plant money, but they cannot get the round win. Unbelievable. Well, we are right into the action, by the way, as we go into this last round of the half. Side player able to take down Icy. Finds himself another one. Carpe as well, getting a piece of the pie. And suddenly, we're all on Valen. Just a stinger in hand. Somehow he slipped the net. He does have the ult. He could pick up the spike, but we're going to have to run the replay, I think, a couple times to really assess what happened here. Double swing out, line up, and somehow he gets the collat at that distance, but Rossi says, he's up here on this approach, doesn't need a bit of damage, and now eats the paranoia. He's out in front, and Saya is able to take him down. Push up, though, into the upper. Valen will be there to go ahead and get the punish. So far a 1-for-1 as Isu as well looking to try his luck, but with the back up there from Rossi, he's able to find it. Isu turns back over, finds another. Excurrent takes down Trent, and suddenly it is all on Leaf. Rossi, maybe an easier target here for him at 65. It actually does interrupt the plan. They just want to double face, but he runs out of bullets!
Out pushing these angles.
Oh, Isu out in front of this smoke. Tries the transition there, but it's a little bit too soon. But now with the reveals coming in, they know that they're stuck, but Icy
Spike down.
still able to find that kill. Leaf in the meantime, killing off Rossi's Saya player. Just he and Excurrent try and stop this bonus conversion. Excurrent creeping along, working his way back over in towards spawn. Jonah backing off. There's the jump, there's the pick. Excurrent finds the kill. Now he'll move forward, bring the spike over into the site where he can be planted for Leaf. Let's see what decision he makes. It's going to be a very long rotation for him.
Could snag a gun on the way through. Upgrade that outlaw into a rifle for sure. And yep, he's looking right at the one in spawn. Things just so aggressive from both these teams.
Arrow grabbed up, but with the tuck into the corner here from Excurrent, it's really hard to try to isolate. He's got that trademark set up over at Waterfall, and now he's just watching main. Leaf needs to read this, needs to find that kill and get himself back out so that he can re-aggress against Saya player here. He's expecting it. The wall comes up, cut off his access, and cut off his sight lines. They look to storm into the A side. Valen, however, spraying across, able to find one, finds himself a second as Isu will fall. Rossi answering back, does take him down. The advantage is there. Plant now coming through, tagged up are Rossi and Excurrent. Not even 100 HP between the two of them versus 4 players. Saya trying to be the first one to save them off. Spotted out just a bit. They take their time on the approach to drop and actually cut back across in towards stairs. Turn the set up in case that backstab comes through. Saya dead. Excurrent and Rossi now everything to do, everything to attempt, but they will just get gunned down. Jonah way over in towards backside, but he's going to be blinded up again as the Prowler just managed to chase. Push up here into the side, but as they're vulnerable, as they're decayed, they end up falling. Another 2-piece here for the Viper G2. Just like that, only 2 players left remaining for T1. Alarm bot up into the smoke. Excurrent not ready for the angle at all, and this round is completely and utterly a wash for T1. Paranoia hits on a Rossi. He's been spotted. He'll get taken down. It is a flawless one, getting ready to crunch their way into this B site. Potentially make Trent's job a little bit more difficult as he is going to be blinded up, but he's just blind spraying to take down Saya. Excurrent does turn back, catches Jonah P, but there's the lockdown now invested here at upper. Plant comes in, but they have to respect this. They have to back away. Nightfall potentially here. White Shells will go ahead and buy some spaces. Yep, Nightfall will come across, but they're stuck in onto this defuse. Haunt now coming through. He's just holding it, but there's the cleanup. Carpe, snappy, gets himself 2 kills. Valen now, last one standing to jump out of the smoke. Omen TP around the back. Isu. Leaf is reading this absolutely flawlessly, but it's going to be Leaf who starts eating some damage. Saya going to be taken down in the meantime. Trent able to find Rossi. Isu finds that kill, but now he has so much more work to do. 2 players left, just he and Carpe versus 4. The pit.
Oh, what a play.
Oh, Carpe was just going to lurk over here into the side, able to find those 2 quick taps. Isu, can he make it happen? Some shots there, into the shoulder, stabilizes, but he needs a headshot, he needs a 1-tap, and he's not gonna find it. Jonah, swing out, shots coming Valen's way, he is not ready for it, you can't really blame him, but Leaf, what is that? 2 quick kills. Paranoia is gonna be good, shot found, Isu able to come up with that elimination, but Saya player gets a jump on Icy, takes him down. Trent in the meantime does manage to backstab, gets the kill. Carpe on the floor. 2 players left, 40 seconds to try to play with. So T1 very much is going to be ending up here on this B site. Jonah P is listening, hearing, lurking within the smoke. How does he decide to play this one out? Well, this is going to be like that. He'll just work his way forward. This man is not having it. Has that for the retake. See when he decides to send that. As it now goes crashing across. Several players going to be caught by that one. Icy on the entry, able to find Saya, but then gets taken down. Carpe finding 2. Looks for a little bit more. Can't quite make it happen, but it's going to be Isu. They purposely let that Haunt get the reveal there onto Excurrent, because he has been lingering, he has been lurking. Excurrent now pushing forward, gets the opening shot. Trent going to be taken down. Showstopper not able to find anything, but the plan's going to be coming through. The man advantage is there for T1. this 5v4 post-plant. Icy, that showstopper, it needs to deliver. Valorant at drop. Boom about to try the spot. He drops down, and he turns back around. He is able to find it. He ends up pulling on the back end as Rossi finds that kill. Shots across leap, down to 3 HP. Swing out from Rossi. He ends up falling. As now, it is all on Carpe, and he cannot make it happen. His way away. Paint shells now being sent. His own bite going to be coming through for the entry. Has already begun, but he's still able to find the first shot. Jonah P going to be taken down. Looks for a little bit more. Ben not going to be taken. Icy having the drop down off the box side. In the meantime, though, able to find that shot. Does take him down, finds himself a second, but Leaf answers back. Leaf finding 3, and now it's all on Excurate. The man's not even on the site. Now there's a lockdown in play. He just has the operator. A single headshot on that headhunter. That's all he can really hope for, unless he can get himself into the site and recover one of these weapons. They're in an advantageous position for him to go ahead and recover one, but he doesn't want to make any noise. Sees one. That's going to be Leaf taken down as he draws out the headhunter. Balance swings in. Considering if he wants to TP back with the rest of his team, and he does so. Paranoia at the ready, sends that, and that's going to force them packing, but no, he's overstayed. Icy, it's cleaned up 3. And just in the blink of an eye, they all get mowed down. The flood of G2.